Maurice Jones-Drew just ranked all 32 starting running backs and placed DeAndre Swift at number 22. Let's talk Lions. Welcome back to an all-new episode. Thank you for liking this video. Things are quiet in the NFL, too quiet, and that is a good thing. Said nobody ever. I miss talking about the boys in Honolulu Blue. There's nothing going on. However, today, Maurice Jones-Drew did, in fact, rank all 32 starting running backs. Saw that, and I had to quickly react to what I saw, really, the ranking of DeAndre Swift. But before we do, the Lions did put out that training camp is open to the public in August. I am going to be going for a day. I will let you know what day as we get closer. Maybe I'll see you there. It'd be a good time. I am bummed they're not allowing you to bring professional video equipment, which totally makes sense. I get why, but I am bummed because I wanted to vlog the experience. But alas. Anyways, Jones-Drew did just drop an article where he ranked all 32 running backs, and he placed DeAndre Swift at number 22. I don't love the placement because I really do believe that DeAndre Swift is a top 20 running back in the NFL of all the starters. I mean, he had Leonard Fournette placed above him at 21, and I don't think Fournette has the juice that he once did in comparison to all that DeAndre Swift is bringing to the table. I do believe that DeAndre Swift is a top 20 running back in the NFL. Swift only played 13 games last year, so when you start comparing numbers, I'm sure you could look and just be like, okay, you know, this many yards, this many completions, this much. You're looking at 13 games worth of information. You're missing 3 games. Now, DeAndre Swift did suffer that concussion last year. It knocked him out. He didn't play for 3 games, and that definitely hurt the number ranking. That definitely hurt him. However, if you watched DeAndre Swift, if you watched the Lions, you could see really the potential that Swift has. And I just think that Jones-Drew is missing that. He also mentions the inconsistency of DeAndre Swift, of his gameplay. I really think that has less to do with DeAndre Swift's gameplay and more to do with coaching mismanagement and sustained injuries. You take into account how well DeAndre Swift actually performed for a legless Detroit Lions squad last year. It's phenomenal. You saw the glimpses, you saw the glimmers of really all the potential, the ceiling that Swift has. You see the fire. You see what he's able to do throughout last year, through those 13 games. And I gotta say, he will be a top 20 running back this year. Look specifically at the beefing up of our O-line. With the addition of Penei Sewell, our O-line is top tier. I think top 5 in the NFL. Our O-line is going to open holes for DeAndre Swift to run through, bigger than that of the black hole that Matthew McConaughey had to travel through in Interstellar. God, just so good. What a movie. Which, by the way, can we all just agree that Christopher Nolan understands time to a different degree? You look at all that he's created, I'm just like, I think God whispered into your ear how time works. Because it's outrageous. That O-line is going to create some massive holes for the backfield for Swift to be able to work his way through. From there, we also now have competent coaching. Who knew? Who knew? But that's going to have a drastic effect, I believe, on Swift and company. All in all, with the O-line, with the proper coaching, with it being Swift's sophomore year, not during a COVID year, during a pandemic year, I think that Swift is poised to have a breakout season and really turn some heads in the NFL. Top 20 running back. I think 22 is just shy. I think you're just missing it. I believe him to be a top 20 running back. Maybe number 18 is where I would place him at coming into this season. I'm not sitting here saying, hey, you're wrong, like this is a bad ranking. I just do believe that Swift offers more, has more, and is poised to have a breakout season and be better than top 20 in the 2021 season. But hey, let me know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is DeAndre Swift being placed at 22 fair, or do you think that he is going to be a top 20 running back? Drop your position in the comments. I look forward to reading it. Tenet was just, it's so good. Tenet was so good. I watched that and my mind was absolutely stunned. I had to pause the movie and just sit there. Time is just one of those things where I can never get a grasp on it. And I feel like Christopher Nolan has an understanding of it that nobody else in humanity does. And he's able to take that understanding and correlate it to make corresponding movies to go with it and explain it to the layman, to you and to me. It is dazzling, to say the least. I think I'm gonna watch Tenet. I think I'm watching Tenet tonight. That's what it feels like.